Sean Allen, Fran back on MLB Tonight. I mean, what a showstopper this guy was in the 2020 postseason, Randy Arozarena. And because he didn't really have enough, we didn't see it, he didn't have enough quality at bats or appearances to qualify for rookie. He'll be a rookie again in 2021, and so he's going to be obviously a favorite to be the American League Rookie of the Year. A couple of guys who stood out to you, same situations where we saw them, but they didn't play long enough to qualify as rookies. Who you think we should keep our eye on?
Well, you know what? I mean, I live in Pittsburgh, and I got a chance to see some of these young guys, but Ke'Bryan Hayes, this guy's impressive. Son of Charlie Hayes, big-time pedigree. It goes back to 2014. I coached this kid at the Under Armour All-American game. I'm like, hey, man, this kid can hit. This kid can field. This kid does it all. And then the next year, he was the first-round pick for the Pittsburgh Pirates. They love this guy. One of the biggest pluses of Ke'Bryan Hayes is this right here, his glove. Gold glove caliber player, just like his dad was over there in third base. Has a cannon of an arm, has great footwork, can really get rid of the ball, charges the ball well. And I think one thing you're going to see is he's not going to struggle in the field. That's the big thing with him. The big question with him is, can this guy hit for power at the big league level? He's had under a 400 slugging percentage in the minor leagues, but the power's there. It's in batting practice. They saw it, but they saw it here in his small sample size up there with the Buccos. He hit 376, 5 home runs, 11 RBIs, but he had a 682 slug. Look at this, using the big part of the park. Going big fly, dead center, right center, left center. So this is the big thing that was impressive for the Pirates. Derek Shelton said he's really excited by the way this kid turned it on coming up. And sometimes for guys like this, get to the big leagues, start to develop, see what's there. And I think, you look at his 2020 stats right here, pretty impressive. His on base, his slug, well over, 1,000 there, 376 average. Obviously, that's a small sample size, only 75 plate appearances. But this kid has a chance to be a special player, and the power will develop.
And you mentioned, great pedigree. Father Charlie played. Charlie had that big afro, man. He was looking smooth back in the day. No doubt about that. I'll give you your guy.
Last out of the '96 World Series for the Yankees.
That's right.
The start of that dynasty. Sixto Sanchez. We saw him in the postseason. Really emerged as a guy naturally for this to say, wow, centerpiece for the JT Realmuto trade with the Phillies. I'm starting off with his changeup. And you know why, Case? Because this guy who throws a billion throws more changeups than he does his fastball. Comes off of his middle finger, really gets great pronation. It is unbelievable. 145 batting average against in his starts last year, the 9 starts. Throws a slider. It's a little bit of a get me over. I really am looking to see this guy early in the year. It wasn't as good last year. I know it's a short snippet, but he ended up having a 340 batting average against. Check this out, guys. He averaged 99 miles an hour. This is 100 miles an hour. I told, hey, don't give me anything under 100 miles an hour. 100 miles an hour, he hits 101. So we know he's got the stuff. He's filled out. He actually got a little big. Let's see, size-wise, he's not very tall, 6 feet tall. He had a really good game against the Cubs. He gave up a few runs against the Braves in the postseason. What a run for the Marlins last year. And this guy, I'm telling you, when I watch all of it, and I had to start with a guy who throws 100, Fran. More changeups than a guy that can spot up a heater that's from 98 to 100 miles an hour. This guy's going to be good.
You know who else was really impressed with his changeup? Pedro Martinez. I did a show earlier last year, and Pedro was on, and we actually did an interview with him. And he was blown away. He said, actually, the kid's changeup early on was better than his.
Wow. Well, Pedro's was elite, so.